Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And it almost feels like we were destined to get to this point. The top two seeds of the college football playoff have survived. They've been on a collision course all season long. They've come through the challenges and the distractions, and now they'll fight for that beautiful trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Sam Houston Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a third down play.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's got it. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with him.
And the Tar Heels pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Third down play here out of the shotgun. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Field goal try, no good. With that miss, the score remains the same.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
first down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And it's complete downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Sam Houston. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Now they get set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And the ball is picked off.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Offense comes out to start this drive. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to make a big play downfield. Touchdown, Bearcats. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Oh, here comes the reverse.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
They'll try the right side on the toss. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap and turns around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
It's 3rd down after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the single back takes the handoff.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. from the shotgun, an inside handoff. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Tar Heels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Makes a quick grab. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, UNC. This quarterback on fire today.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When a quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback operating an empty set. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught quickly. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Tackle made with the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
First and 10 now for the offense. Offense looking to throw the ball. The ball is caught. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Second down, we're going to throw it, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Touchdown, Bearcats. Strong game by this quarterback.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. Defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
Going after, knocked right through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Cox. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any...
It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window. Going the other way, can they stop him? Touchdown, Sam Houston. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? It's press coverage now from these DBs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Tar Heels pick up enough yardage for a first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Chris is just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Bearcats. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Short throw complete to the tight end. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Fighting off the defender. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long, and here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Takes the handoff again. Some hard running there through a tackle. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big play.
Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
First down, looking to throw the football. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the ball is hauled in. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The Bearcats looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. The Bearcats line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to chuck it again. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cox. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The offense with 5 receivers now. Empty backfield. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's a short completion to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackled, but first down.
What's another huge game for this guy? And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Zero hesitation that time. He just got it, put it out to the right flat. Unfortunately, it falls incomplete.
So second down after the incompletion. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina. And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is off the right upright and no good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Sam Houston offense on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
One play moves the ball to the 48. Another first down coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the Bearcats will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Good enough for first down yardage. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
And the Bearcats lining up here on 1st and 10.
Gaucho. Slab. Terrier. Tuna.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Touchdown, Sam Houston. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the kickoff will be returned. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
North Carolina, 13.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Sam Houston's offense back out there now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Looking for the wideout. It's caught downfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
I love the crossing route because whether you play zone or man, it puts a lot of pressure on the defense. If it's zone, you can find a nice bubble in that zone coverage and put the ball on the money. If it's man, the receiver can run away from the defender. Love to see this receiver putting up yards after the catch. He shows how valuable he really is.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it again. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Off the RPO, clock to the right. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Bearcats looking to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw it on first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
691, Gators score. Jackrabbit.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And the Tar Heels will come to the line to run the hurry up. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. And the Bearcats move into the red zone. On first and 10, looking to throw. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. And the beatdown continues. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end, and got stopped. On the ground, it's Cox. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
Let's go.
Keeping it on the ground here. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. snap, looking to throw here. It's a quick grab. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And he's brought.
We did our prep to get ready for the national championship. We all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day, but I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Tight end makes the grab, and he's tackled it only after picking up a first down. Coming up the first snap in the red zone on this drive.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw.
Touchdown, Bearcats. And this one is getting ugly. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Bringing it out, it's Cox. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Second down after that previous play. There's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. The 20. Past the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job. The running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Can you believe it? The PAT is no good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Timber. Spider.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Another big game by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
The pass is caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And they get the completion. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And the Bearcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money.
Touchdown, Sam Houston. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
This defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Ranks up a 1st and 10. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here's the second down play.
Pound 55 weak.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. And the Tar Heels will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Tar Heels. This offense cannot be stopped.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And the extra point was up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Bearcats offense back out there now. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. And this time it's complete. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Breaks loose at the 45. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line. The Bearcats getting set on first and 10. A new set of downs after that completion. Linebacker shifting around now.
Here we go. Longer. Hornet.
First down. Looking to throw the football. He's got it for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, this guy just keeps making plays. I mean, here we are late in the ball game. They keep finding ways to get him the football, and he's had one of those games that they just can't find a way to slow him down. He's lined up inside. He's moved to the outside. He's been a tough matchup, and he's made this defense pay for it.
Touchdown, Bearcats. And the route is on. Championship game, and there is nobody who can cover this guy. What a monster performance by this receiver.
Chris, we're on the biggest stage in college football, and this guy's treating it like he's playing a video game. My gosh, he's got this defense in la-la land out there.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
North Carolina, 26.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cox. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Work indicates the tight end is complete. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Ready up.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Hawk. Hawk. In blue.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Hard running through a tackle. Touchdown, UNC. This offense really clicking.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And they tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down here for this offense. And the offense just takes a knee here. He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. And say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team